Vagadia from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology, Department of Electronics and Communication. Today we will discuss a subject that is control system design, and in this subject we will discuss our same unit number 1, that is design of feedback control system. But today's topic is design of lead compensator, but that is using the body fluid. Already we discussed the technique to design the lead compensator, but that is with help of the root loopers. So today we will discuss the body fluid. So let's start our today's session. See, first of all, we see the rules. That means how many steps that we need to perform when we want to design a lead compensator using body fluid. Then the step number 1, that is what? Is to obtain the uncompensated system body fluid for the given value of gain, or we can say error, or we can say for the error constant. So here, like in a root locus, if you remember in that technique, first of all, what we are doing? We are just draw the uncompensated root locus. So here we have to draw the uncompensated body fluid, and then find the phase margin of the uncompensated system, and if it's not satisfied and positive, then we have to apply the phase lead compensation. Right? That means, see, whenever you just draw the uncompensated body fluid, then after completing that step, what you have to do? You have to find out the phase margin and check whether that value is positive or negative. Sometimes it happens in example, they ask if design a system for the phase margin that equal to 50 degree, but your phase margin is 40 degree, positive 40 degree. So it is not same as what is our requirement, but still that phase margin is positive. So based on that positive value, we can say that here we have to use the phase lead compensator. If that phase margin value is negative, then we have to use the phase lag compensator. Then step number 3, that is find the maximum phase lead angle. How we can find out this? That is with help of this equation, that is phi m that equal to phi required minus phi pm plus theta, where phi required is what? That is given in the question, and phi pm, that is what? It's a phase margin of the uncompensated system, and theta is what? That is known as a safety margin. Now, what should value we take for this eta? Then the value of the eta, that is in between 5 to 10, if the slope is that is minus 20 dB per decade or minus 40 dB per decade. Now, if you have to take the value of theta, that is in between 10 to 15, if the frequency slope is what? Is a minus 60 dB per decade. See, in between 5 to 10, that means you can take 6, 7, 8, anything. And in between 10 to 15, that means you can specify 11, 12, whatever it is. Now next, that is step number 4. We have to calculate the alpha. And for that, equation is what? It's a 1 minus sin phi m upon 1 plus sin phi m. And already we will get the phi m from step number 3. Simply you have to substitute this value. Then in step number 5, what we will do? We have to find out the gain of the uncompensated system for the using the equation, that is minus 10 log of 1 by alpha, or simply you can take plus 10 log of alpha in dB from the magnitude fluid, and then the frequency omega n is the gain crossover frequency for the compensated system. This step we will discuss in detail when we solve the example related to this. Right now you just remember one thing, you have to find out the gain, that is 10 log of alpha, and that whatever the value that is in dB, that you have to draw in a magnitude float. Then next is what? We have to find out the ZC and PC. For the ZC, we have to use the equation, that is omega m under root of alpha, and PC, that is ZC by alpha. And finally, what you have to do? You have to multiply G of S with your compensated system transfer function, that is GC of S. And then again you have to find out the phase margin of the compensated system. That means again you have to draw that body plot and check whether it is satisfied your required phase margin or not. Maybe your required phase margin is 50, but here after the applying the compensation technique, if you get your phase margin that equal to 49, then what you have to do? You have to change the value of eta and further you have to repeat all the procedure from step number 3. So this is all about the steps that you have to follow while you have to design your lead compensator using the body plot. Now based on this we will discuss one example, that is design a suitable compensating network for the open loop function, that is g of s equal to k by s square with the phase margin that equal to 45 degree and Ka. Why Ka? Because it's a type 2 system. If it is a type 1 system, then Kb is given to you. It's a 1 second square. Now draw the body plot for the compensated system and uncompensated system. So as we know, our first step is what? We have to draw the body plot for the uncompensated system. See here, Ka. First of all, what value of Ka is given to us? What is the equation? That is Ka that equal to s tends to 0, s square into g of s. Now we substitute the value of g of s, that is K upon s square, like this, and substitute the value of K that equal to 1. So here you will get the value of K that equal to what? 1. So now my transfer function g of s is what? It's a 1 upon s square. Now, based on this, see if you remember, then we are just draw a one table. In that we have a factors, corner frequency, asymptotic log magnitude and resultance law. This is the same as what we learn in a control system. Same table that you have to draw here. The first factor is what? Here only we have one factor. That is 1 upon j omega square. And you know very well, for this factor, we do not have any corner frequency. That's why it's a dash. And if it is a s, then the slope is 20 dB per decade. If it is a s square, then it's a 40 dB per decade. S cube, then 60 dB per decade. Here is a s square. That's why the slope is 40 dB per decade. But that s square is in the denominator. That's why you have to consider that slope as a negative. So minus 40 dB per decade. And then you have to write down this 20 log of 1. Instead of k, that is here you have to substitute 1. And we know that log 1 is 0. So it's a 0 dB and omega equal to 1. So whatever the answer, that 0 dB, that is what? That is your end point. And we are just using this equation EP minus SP that equal to slope, if you remember. So here in case of EP, you just substitute 0. Then 0 minus SP that equal to minus 40. So my starting point of the graph is what? It's a 40. So this is what? It's our semi-log paper. In that, this line is what? It's a omega. That is 0.1, then 1, 10, 100, 1000 like that. And here my starting point is 40. That's why my first reading, that is what? It's a 40 dB, then 20, then 0, minus 20, minus 40 and minus 60. Now you have to mark your first point and last point. So my first starting point is what? Is a 40 and my end point is what? 0. So my first is 40 and that is 0. Now from the end point I have to shift how many lines? That is 10 lines. Decade, because your slope is measured in a decade. So from 0 to 10 lines, that is of 1. So you have to join the line that is 40 and then 1, this line. This line slope is what? It's a minus 40 dB per decade. Okay, and then you have to write down, you have to find the equation for the phi, and for this we will get phi that equal to minus 180. So this value you will get constant, because as such here we do not have any term that is related to omega. If that term is present, then again we have to draw one more table. In that we will take different value of omega m and then we will find the angle, that is of phi m. Now, based on this, see this is uncompensated magnetic flow, this is uncompensated phase flow. Now from this diagram, see my uncompensated system phase margin is what? It's a 0 degree. Because we are to find the phase margin, what we will do? A line from the gain crossover frequency we will extend to the phase float and we will take the distance between 180 to that phase float. But right now we will get one straight line. That's why the phase margin of the uncompensated system, that is equal to 0 degree. Alright. So here, see from the figure, the phase margin of the uncompensated system is 0. So we have to apply the phase lead compensator. Now remember this point. If your phase margin of the uncompensated system is 0 or positive, then we will use the phase lead compensator. But if your phase margin is negative, then we will use phase lag compensator. Now next is what? We have to find out the phi m. So for that equation is what? Phi m, that equal to phi required minus phi pm plus eta. Now phi required, that is given in the question, 45 degree. Phi pm, that is what? 0 degree. That what we have found from the uncompensated body flow. And eta, because here you see my slope is what? It's a 40 minus 40 dB per decade. dB per decade. So I have to take the value of eta, that is in between 5 to 10. You can include the 5 and 10. So here I'll just take the value of eta, that equal to 5. You can take 7, 8, it's alright, no problem. So the phi m, that equal to what? 50. Now based on this phi m, we have to find out the alpha. The equation is 1 minus sin phi m upon 1 plus sin phi m. Now in place of phi m, substitute 50 like this. So what you will get? That is 0.132 alpha. Now then we have to find out the omega m at the magnitude, that is tan log of alpha. Tan log of alpha, that is tan log of 0.132 and that equal to minus 8.7 dB. So now this is our float. This is our uncompensated body flow. And here you just see the value. That is what is the minus 8.7 dB. So you have to draw a one line that is at minus 8.7. So definitely that is in between 0 to minus 20 dB. Because here you just check the unit, that is dB. So you have to draw a line of minus 1.87. 87. Okay, minus 1.87 dB like this. This red line, dotted line. The value of that dotted line is what? Minus 8.7 dB. Now you just check this line. Whenever it crosses your uncompensated magnitude float, you just check the value of omega m at this point. This is 1.8. So this is the value of omega m. First, we will find the tan log of alpha. That answer is minus 8.7 dB. So you have to draw a one line of minus 8.7 dB. Now you have to check. Whenever that line crosses our uncompensated magnitude float, you check the frequency of that point. So right now it's 1.8. Might be you will get 1.7, 1.9, that is okay. So this is the value of omega m. That is what? It's a 1.8 radian per second. Now next, what we will do? This is the value of omega m and alpha. So based on that, we will find out the ZC and PC. ZC, that equal to omega m under root of alpha, that equal to 0.6. And PC, that equal to ZC divided by alpha, that equal to 4.5. So we will write our compensated system, that is G of S into GC of S. My G of S equal to 1 by J omega square, and my GC of S that equal to 1 plus J omega divided by 0.6, then 1 plus J omega divided by 4.5, because this is my pole and 0. Now I need to check whether this system phase margin is whatever I define, that is 45 degree or not. So for that, what I have to do? I have to draw the compensated system body plot. So for that, see here, our first factor is what? 1 by J omega square. Then you just compare 0.6 with the 4.5. Whichever the less, that you have to write down as the second factor. 1 plus J omega divided by 0.6. And my third factor, that will be 1 plus J omega divided by 4.5. Now the first corner frequency is, as such we do not have any corner frequency, that's why the dash line. For the second, the corner frequency is 0.6. Whatever you have written in J omega divided by whatever the term that you have written, that will become your corner frequency. Now for the third term, the corner frequency is 4.5. Now for the asymptotic log magnitude, J omega square that equal to minus 40 dB per decade, and 20 log of 1 that equal to 0 dB at omega equal to 1. Now this is what? It's a 0. And that term is written in a numerator. That's why here the slope is plus 20 dB per decade. And the last, that is f, and that is in a denominator. That's why the slope is minus 20 dB per decade. Now you just check the resultant slope. For starting, the slope is 0. Now you have to add 0 into minus 40. Slope is minus 40 dB per decade. Now you just add minus 40 plus 20. So it is minus 20 dB per decade. Now minus 20 minus 20. Now slope will become minus 40 dB per decade. Now we have to draw the uncompensated system body fluid. So first starting point is what? This is 0, because 20 log of 0, that 1, that equal to answer is 0 dB. Now you will use the equation EP minus SP, that equal to slope. So my end point will become 40 dB here. So first you just mark the starting point and end point. Okay, and this line you have to draw till the next corner frequency, that is 0.6. That's why you just see the red line that I draw till the 0.6. Now again, you just take on the magnitude point. Starting point is what? 10 dB. You just extend this line on the dB. That is minus plus 10 dB. Use same equation. EP, I don't know. SP, that is equal to 10. So EP minus 10, that equal to minus 20. So my EP will be what? It's a minus 10. So I have to mark this minus 10 point. See that point? Now from this point, you have to shift 10 lines like this. 10 lines, decade, 0.6 to 6. And you have to draw this line till the next corner frequency. So in my case, see the next corner frequency is what? It's a 4.5. So we will draw this line till 4.5. Then again you just take the starting point, that is what? Minus 8 dB. Then use the same equation. So you will get your end point, that equal to minus 48 dB. So you just mark this point, that is 48. Now this, shift 10 lines and draw this line. Okay. So this is what? It's your compensated system magnitude float. Okay. It is compulsory to shift the 10 lines after the end point. So I hope this is clear. Now next, that is what? We have to draw the phase float. So here the equation is what? It's a minus 180 degree. Then for the denominator, minus tan inverse omega divided by 0.4.5. Then plus tan inverse omega divided by 0.6. Now you just take the different value of omega and find out the value of phi. This you can find out with help of the calculator also. You have to write this equation in the calculator and substitute the different value of omega. What that we do in this control system. So first 0.1. Answer is minus 171.8.5 minus 146.53. Then why 1.8? Because remember this is my omega m. Gain crossover frequency for the compensated system body flow. Remember this thing, always you have to add one reading of omega m. In my case, that is 1.8. So that is minus 130.2. Then 5, this is minus 144.8, and then 10, it is minus 159.2. Now in this, we have to mark all this point, right? 90, then 120, 150, 180 like that. You just first 0.1, then 0.5, then 1.8, 5 and 10. You have to put this, it's a normal graph. And then join all the points with help of the freehand like this. So this is what, it's my compensated phase flow. Now you have to find out the phase margin of the compensated phase flow. So for that you have to check your magnitude flow. Whenever your magnitude flow intersect the 0 dB line, that point you have to what? Extend like this. That point you have to extend till the minus 180 degree. And whatever the distance that is between your phase float and minus 180 degree, that is become your phase margin of the compensated system. So that equal to what? Your Tm equal to 50 degree. And my required phase margin is what? It's a 45. So that is okay. So 45, 50 degree is greater than 45. So whatever the system that we have designed, that is proper, that is okay. Fine. In other way, how you can get the phase margin, then you will check the reading of 1.8. That is what? It's a minus 130.2. Now simply add 150 in it. So that is around 50 degree. So that is your phase margin. But by chance, if your phase margin is 40 degree, but your required phase margin is what? 45, then you have to repeat all this procedure by changing the value of eta. We will take the eta equal to 5, now we will take the different value, that is 7, 8 and check this. And then you have to check whether your phase margin is greater than your phase margin required or not. Okay? So this is all about the phase lead compensator design using the body float. So I hope this session is clear. Thank you.